This castle has some of the most spine-chilling history that I have ever heard in my entire life, and I had to spend the night in it.
The protocol, if we see a ghost, down the stairs, out screaming, ah!
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome to Passport, History the World series, the series in which I tell you a historical story about every single country in the world until we've done them all.
Clue, where are we?
Today we're in Muscham Castle in Austria, the site of werewolf hunts, witch trials, and one of the most haunted castles in the entire world. In episode 4 of the BBC's brand new series Destination X, Darren and I were both given a key, this key to be exact, which gave us entry to the room with a view that was supposed to give us a clue as to where exactly we were in the world and where we should place our X on the map. However, we also had to spend the night in that room, which was more than a little bit creepy, and I'm just really glad that I didn't know this history whilst I was staying there. Although the bloody history of this castle goes back as far as 1191, we're actually going to be starting our story in the late 17th century, when it became central to the Salzburg witch trials. During the Salzburg witch trials, both the trials and the executions both took place at this castle, and these were some of the bloodiest witch trials in the whole of Europe. In total, 139 people were executed, 39 of which were children and a further 53 were only teenagers. And the method of execution itself was truly horrific, with the authorities generally preferring slow torture. In addition to this, many of the victims of the trials, including many children, actually had their hands chopped off, were branded on the chest, and then paraded in front of locals as a warning. And as if this wasn't bad enough, we're now going to jump forwards a century later to the late 18th century, when werewolf rumours started to circulate. Yep, I said werewolves. And I meant it. In 1790, rumours began to circulate that the occupants of the castle were actually werewolves, when mutilated carcasses of cattle and deer were being found in the surrounding area. The eventual conclusion of these rumours was that the locals rounded up all of the occupants of the castle into the castle courtyard and brutally murdered them for their supposed ability to turn into wolves under a full moon. The castle then remained abandoned until 1886, understandably, and it would be easy to believe that this was then the end of this castle's horrors. But in actuality, it was already the site of many other horrifically bloody battles prior to the witch trials even ever taking place. And there are many other stories of the horrific tortures of prisoners that took place here, including one in which the lord of the castle is dragged to hell in a coach pulled by 4 black horses that pulled up in the castle courtyard in the middle of the night. So tell me, would you ever stay the night in Muscham Castle? This castle